हम लोग वहाँ बैठे यहाँ पे काफी लोग आने वाले Now you be here. You be here. I'm telling you. You cash वरती नेऊन ठेवायची ना. तू पटकन ये. अब तुला दिसत नाही ना माझा दिसला
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the graduation ceremony. We're very delighted to have all of you here. As you can see, not all the seats are filled up just yet. That's why we're waiting for all the other parents to show up. So we're going to take another 5 minutes. While we're waiting, I have a little request for all of you, even before we begin. My singular request to all of you is, once the graduation for your child is done, please don't leave, because we have the Honorable Ambassador of India who would be coming here, and he would very much like to address all of you and talk to everyone in the expat community. So if you could just stay back for that, that would be wonderful. Thank you so very much. It seems like this is going to be it now. We're already running 7 minutes late, so we'll start now. A very welcome to all of you, and a very good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to the graduation of your children. It's your singular hard work and the hard work of the teachers that have brought your students and our students here, your children here. So congratulations to all of you. Very last few years left in school for your children. So kudos to great parenting. First and foremost, give yourself a huge round of applause. You all have done a great job as parents. First and foremost, I would like to call the incomparable Jane ma'am, our director, to address all of you as a welcome speech. Jane ma'am, if you could address the panel.
Thank you, Ms. Kampriya. It's not a speech. I just want to welcome you to the graduation. This is our, how many years? Ninth graduation. We started from 2010. And the number is growing so much that the stage is small. We don't have enough gowns for them. We don't have enough classes for them. And we are just trying our best to accommodate as many as we can. I think this year we have 60 12th grade graduates, about 50 or 60 10th grade graduates, and they are so big and tall, and it makes me so happy because when they started the school, they were just kindergartners, small children, and now they are so full of confidence. They walk with a lot of grace, and it really makes me very happy to see them grow this way. They have worked very hard, and just as a reward of their hard work, I think just 2 days ago, we got this message, which I have already sent you in Friday pouch also, that our school has been put in that category, which is called Designated International Schools, which makes us eligible for the universities, whether they are national universities or private universities. Our students can go into any university. And when they go to national universities, they get two kinds of scholarship. One is given by the MATS, Ministry of Education, and the other one is given by the university itself. And of course, on the basis of merits, you can get more scholarship. So I think we are in a very good position in the eyes of government of Japan. This is not from the government of Tokyo. It's not from the metropolitan government. This recognition is by government of Japan. So I think we all need to be proud that Japan has accepted India's education system to that level. I'll tell you one incident, maybe I have spoken about it before also. When I came to Japan, which is very long time, I can't tell you because you'll know my age. But when I came, and I used to work as a reporter, and when I went to interview Japanese people, they will say, India is a hot country. India is a country where people are washing themselves by the sea or river. And it used to hurt me very much. Even on the TV, the coverage was all that. And then after a few years, after the school started, again I went to interview, and this was the Sakura time. People were sitting in the Ueno Park, and as soon as they saw me, oh, Indo wa atama ii desu ne. That means India has brains. And I tell you, I thought I got whatever my dream was come true. If their thinking has changed from Atsui to Atama, I think we need to be proud of that. I mean, your children have made me proud of that. You have made me proud of that. And I think we can walk in Japan with a head up now. That is the situation where we are now. And I keep telling my students, have confidence, walk with grace, walk with confidence, and now they will be the graduates of these Japanese universities. So it's really a very big achievement for IISJ, and I thank you for that, for your patience, for your trust in us. If you had withdrawn your students, which was happening a few years ago, I had to really beg parents, don't take them away, give us an opportunity to prove ourselves. And I really begged parents that don't take them away, don't take them away. And the result is that many students have proved very good. They have gone to various universities, which I think Mr. Suresh can tell you all the names where they have gone, because it's a long list, not possible for me to remember those names. He will tell you where they have gone, and during the graduation, teachers will tell you where the current students are going. He will just talk to you about the previous students. Thank you so much, and please don't leave the gymnasium, because Ambassador will be here and he would like to see the hall full. Then only he will do something for IISJ. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Suresh, if I could call you on stage.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Kanu. So really, it's a matter of great pride for all of us here, and we have been working very hard to see that our graduates will go to the top universities in US, Japan, India, all over the world. So first of all, we started this dream of success from the 2015. In 2015, our graduates went to the Nagoya University. She is a got student and she got the full scholarship. And similarly, in 2015 itself, one of our boys, he went to the this one Berkeley Attic, and he finished his computer science and engineering within 3 years. Now he is going to get his job in the top IT company in US, because he does not want the company name to be revealed, so I'm not telling it. But within 3 years, our graduates have completed the Bachelor's of Engineering. Generally, it takes 4 years, but he did it within 3 years. Now, in the fourth year, he's now doing a job in the top IT company in US itself. Similarly, in 2016, our graduates went to the Tohoku University. Varun Kausik, he went to the Tohoku University. He is doing mechanical and aerospace engineering with scholarship. And 2017, our graduates went to the University of Hong Kong in Hong Kong. And similarly, another graduate went to the Cambridge University, and it is there in Hong University, Isapota. She went there and she has got the presidency scholarship, and she is doing good. I think I recently heard that she has got for a trip there, academic program there in China also, with full expenses from the university. And similarly, in 2016, we had a call from the Philippines. Miss Colin, she has gone to the Tsukuba University, and she is doing bachelor's program related with the molecular biology. So when I look at the profile of the students, Ms. Jen has entrusted me with the task of keeping the record of all the students and then maintain a kind of relationship with them. And when I see it, that within the last 10 years, we started our grade 12 program here successfully in 2009. At that time, we had only 2 students. By the period of the 10 years, we have got now, the students have grown from 2 to 60, and similarly, they are now getting scholarships all over the world. And with the recent news that our students can go to any university in Japan without any hassle. That's a big achievement for the school, and I think that it has become possible only with the visionary and never die leadership of BCM. So sometimes I feel that I'm working under very able leadership, because sometimes we feel that we know many things, we can work very fast, but sometimes we keep on making mistakes. In such cases, I think that experience counts a lot. So the day when we will have to change the leader, I think that it will be really difficult. But till that time, we are having very sound leadership and we are going in the right direction. And I feel that all the parents need to appreciate her, and we need to appreciate and support our students. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Suresh. Very well spoken. I will be going into details of my class, 12A, where the students are going. It's such a long list that it's probably going to take me 15 to 20 minutes just to tell you where all the students got accepted. Ms. Sonali is going to do the same for her class, which is 12B. In the meanwhile, we'll now start the grade 10 graduation. So if we can have grade 10A on stage. Grade 10 will be graduating first. The valedictorian is from grade 10A. The illustrious valedictorian of grade 10 is Abhishek Manikandan. Abhishek Manikandan will be coming on stage and giving his valedictorian speech. Parents, they have worked really hard. They're finally in the last leg. Perhaps you should clap a little bit more. If you will look back now, you'll see all the grade 10 graduates at the back. Grade 10A graduates are now at the back. I would now like to call the homeroom teacher of grade 10A, Mr. Govind, to please come here. And also, if we can have Abhishek Manikandan, the valedictorian. Let's give him a huge round of applause. if Abhishek would be kind enough to come here and give his valedictorian speech.
Today, the hardworking buds have blossomed into beautiful sakura flowers, and not a day too soon. Good evening to our respected director, Mrs. Jane, honorable head of school, Mr. Curran, classmates and teachers, parents and dignitaries. I'm the valedictorian of the 10th grade, Abhishek Manikandan, and I would like to go down memory lane, thanking everyone who is responsible for putting us here. Before that, I'd like to thank Ms. Jane for establishing this wonderful institution that has helped cultivate our strengths and made us who we are today. Every 10th grade was a laborious Sisyphean year, and we had many troubles along the way. But we couldn't have pulled through if it wasn't for our friends, family, and teachers. Every single teacher helped us guided us throughout the year. Every teacher guided us throughout the year, and their work actions cannot be restricted by the mere lines I'm about to speak. So, Mr. Sridhar, you helped us teach how every element of the periodic test react with each other. Mr. Suresh, he taught us to keep our answers crisp and contain a spark. Ms. Swagata, she taught us about the various life functions that help sustain the 10th grade. Ms. Kanabriya, who gave us a means of liberating ourselves from the exam stress. Ms. Smita, who taught us that 10th grade was merely a challenge. It was significant and it could be overcome. Ms. Jyoti, who taught us that 10th grade was like a fuel source. It would provide energy to valuable times. Ms. Sweta, who taught us that 10th grade was an adequate indicator of the development of the mind. Ms. Lakshmi, who taught us that a book should not be judged by its cover. Coach Lewis, who kept us mentally and physically fit so that we could excel throughout the course of the year. Ms. Mira, who had expended endless efforts so that we could concentrate in her class. And lastly, Mr. Govind, who not only taught us that 10th grade was a common difference in the arithmetic progression known as life, but he also helped us on every stair of the staircase and helped us ascend it even until the last day. We are very grateful to have him as not only as our homeroom teacher and our math teacher, but as a friend with whom we have had countless joyous experiences. Next, family. I'll be honest, throughout the entirety of this year, my parents were more stressed out than me. And they seemed to take even the burden of stress away from my shoulders so that I could have a clear and focused mind. And I can by no means leave out my sister in this role. She was like the little ray of sunshine that one needed after a long and tiring cloudy day. And if I skip my friends, I'll be hated in class, and I'll be lying if I say they didn't help me. We carried each other on our shoulders, and we had countless stupid moments that are some of my most treasured memories. Today we can see the fruits of our labor as we all gather on this stage and graduate not just as a class, but also as a family. A space ranger once said, "Reach for the stars." This is exactly what we did, and a star was born within ourselves. That star will grow and burn brighter. It will radiate with all its might, and it will mature a solid iron core. We will do whatever it takes so that we can not only work hard, but work harder. We'll go to infinity and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek Manikandan, for that wonderful speech. Now we start the grade 10A graduation. Mr. Govind, the homeroom, I please call you on stage.
Thank you, Ms. Kanapriya. Respected Madam, proud parents, and my dear students, good evening. It's my great privilege to stand before this grand gathering to brief and thank you all for your esteemed presence on this auspicious day of IISJ Grade 10 graduation ceremony. This day is memorable day for our enthusiastic students and for the school as these students are onto the next step of their studies. I believe their wisdom and their thirst for knowledge may lead them one day to the apex of the glory of education. Our joy knows no bounds when we stand before them as they are the epitome of hard work, and the depth in their studies, and now they are ready to face the challenge of the future. We, the teachers, know very well that their journey in the school since the beginning has always been in upward trajectory. They deserve special honor and admiration for their achievement in the school. Uh, Besides, they cannot reach their achievements without the support and encouragement of their parents. So students, let us give a round of applause to your beloved parents for their support and their presence here. Okay, congratulations, a great time. Now, may I request Mr. Karan to present the graduation certificate. First graduate is Roshnabi Srasta. She is a born artist, volunteered in many school activities such as IISJ with an awesome 46 skills. Next graduate, Miracle Gladys. She is very respectful, humble student. Next, Kunjan Srivastava. Very diligent student, hard worker, with focus and consistent in studies. Bhairavi Desai. She is a very respectful student, obedient and sincere student. Divya Ranjay. She is good in academics and consistent student, well focused in class. Arlene Kaur. She has great artistic skills and also is a great dancer. Muskan Sresta. She is very polite student, respectful and diligent student. Bharati Darshini. She is a fantastic singer and a classical dancer. Peenam Magar. She is a hardworking student, polite and having great dancing skills. Anuria. She is soft-spoken, polite and respectful student. Elisha Fernandez. She has very good communication skills. She is academically great performer. Next, Anika Radhakrishnan. She is very friendly. She is a great sports person, especially in basketball. Priya Kawashima is very soft-spoken and well-behaved student. Next, Irene Kesia Rajan. She is very soft-spoken and she is having very good mathematics skills. Nikki, she is a math wizard. She is a multi-talented student. She is a fantastic piano player. Kyojuki, she is a diligent student. She is having very good artistic skills. Congratulations. Chinmay Sudarshan Kulkarni is a hardworking student having good sense of humor. He represented our school in Asian Championship history ball. Ajit Koden is a well-behaved student. Also, he is an obedient student. Vipro Biswas is a very good sports person, especially in cricket. He is a very good cricketer. Karthik Singh is also a very good sportsman, especially in cricket. He is a very respectful student. Abhishek Manigandan, very intelligent student. He also represented school in Asian and regional history championship. Adarwa Kulkarni is very obedient and intelligent student. So he also represented our school ACL Championship, History Bowl ACL Championship. Last graduate is Satya Saum Abhinav. It's very respectful, well organized student. It's very intelligent. What's next? Priya. He's a very hard worker. He's a very good sports person. Thank you. Congratulations. Great time. Okay, now I am very proud to declare that the grade 10 is graduated to senior secondary. Congratulations once again.
Makes us a little Congratulations, grade 10A. You finally graduated. As grade 10 walks away, just in a few days they'll be in grade 11. So we want their new homeroom teacher, Mr. Brian Anthony, to address the parents and the students.
Good afternoon. I'm Brian Anthony. I'm an American and I've been in Japan about 5 months, 6 months. And I started teaching here in October. And when I came, I saw quite a bit. I was pleased with some of it. And some things I was, well, displeased with. But the 10th graders who now just graduated have improved like you wouldn't believe. I'm 11th grade homeroom for both 11A, science, and also commerce. Next year I'll be the same. So these students that just graduated will be my homeroom students. They got a few surprises waiting for them. But we'll all get through it. There will probably not be many days that they come home that they don't have homework. So you should remember that. I very seriously doubt that there will be any day that they come home that they don't have homework. There's a lots of work in 11th grade. There are no board exams, but we have exams. And they're very important exams. They're tests to tell us how well your students are learning the foundation that they need in order to go to 12th grade and be able to pass those 12th grade board exams. That's not easy. But I'm confident, as you will learn later today when you see the 11th graders that come in, that they definitely can do it. But just remember, every day, Monday through Friday, they belong to me. Okay? So take a good look at me. When they come home, they should have homework. Okay? And I'm flexible. I know people have to do things, but I do expect them to do it. And if you have questions or doubts, you can email me. Okay? All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Brian Anthony, the homeroom for grade 11. May I please call the PA on stage? so that they can let you guys know about the activities they've been doing throughout the year. The PA is such an integral part of any school body, and it's the same for our school. So the PA, please. Yes.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the graduates passing out today, all those who have been graduating this year. Respected Ms. Jain, parents, dear teachers, and students. We represent the Parent Association Group. We are a group of 10 mothers who volunteer to work towards a better liaison between the school and the parents at IISJ. During the course of this year, we, the PA, work tirelessly to provide our full support to the school. Here is a quick overview of all the events organized by the PA in this academic school year. PA organized the biggest fundraising event, the School Carnival, wherein parents and students had maximum fun. We conducted a book donation drive and around 270 books were donated to the school library. We thank all the parents once again for your support. We distributed juices to all the kids on Sports Day. Kindergarten kids were given small gifts also on Sports Day. As a gesture of thanking the teachers, small gifts were given to all the staff on Teachers' Day. PA was a part of Hina Matsuri celebrations in kindergarten this year. Gifts and sweets were distributed to all the kindergarten kids. A coffee morning session was arranged for parents to enable them to speak to the school board regarding their concerns. This year, graduation sessions are given to all the grade 12 students as a remembrance gift from the PA. We are also organizing the graduation dinner tonight. This year, we also gifted 10 laptops to the school. The PA group wishes to do a lot more in the upcoming year and expects much more. We also expect that in the upcoming year, many parents will join to the PA group and help the school for its better future. Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, the PA, for giving us this enlightening information about all the activities that you've been up to. Our next graduating class is grade 10B. Grade 10B's homeroom unfortunately couldn't make it here today. So don't you worry, I'm filling in for her. And I know these little devils for the last 4 years. So I'm going to say so much. And you better capture it on camera. 10B has been with me for the last 4 years. 4 years and 3 months to be exact. I count days with this class because they're wonderfully boisterous, but they can make your life a living nightmare at times. So it's a wonderful class. Every single child is so close to my heart. So when this class finally arrives, one by one, I'll speak about every single class. Grade 10B, you can burst in any minute. There they are, walking in. Grade 10B. All the parents, feel free to click pictures as they walk in. The grade 10, grade 10B. Grade 10B will also be joined by the 4 graduates of the Yokohama campus. Although I don't know about them in detail, I will try to say very nice things about them because I have met them during the board exams. They seem to be wonderful kids. If I can call Mr. Karan on stage, please. He will be giving the graduation certificates. Mr. Karan? Okay. May I first call upon Miss Anvi Pawar. Miss Anvi Pawar is unfortunately leaving in a few days. She's moving back to India, which actually pains my heart so much because she and I arrived the same year, and she's been a wonderful person. She has improved so much in the last 4 years that I can't even begin to tell you. When she first walked in, she used to be this sort of very self-conscious teenager, and look at the young lady that she's become now. I keep telling her that she needs to become a model because that height needs to come to some use. Thank you, Anvi. Congratulations. The next is RC. RC is very famous among all the teachers because he makes our life very, very tiresome at times in class. This guy is completely full of energy. You wish that he would not eat his breakfast at times. He's that full of energy. He's graduating today and going in for science in grade 11. Next is Samar Shahid of Yokohama campus. Child, you seem to be a wonderful person. I've seen you only during the board exams. I wish I had known more about you. I do know one thing about him, that he did participate very well in the IIMUN. So we thank you for that. Our next student is Aimi Katayama. Aimi Katayama, I recently came to know, has been in a Disney movie as well. I didn't know that. We are among celebrities here. She's a wonderful baton twirler. She's a wonderful cheerlead dancer. So Aimi has several talents, and we wish her all the very best in grade 11. Congratulations, Aimi. Next is Aditya Prabhu. Aditya Prabhu is one of those kids who's always reading. Lately though, I've seen a little bit of change in him. Not only is he reading, he's also making friends, and I'm really, really happy about that. Aditya Prabhu, you're really smart. I hope you make more friends in the future. Congratulations, Aditya Prabhu. Our next graduate is Miss Tejal Nair. Miss Tejal Nair is excellent at swimming, is excellent at chatting. You wish she would stop talking once in a while. She's so full of energy. There are days when I wish I had her energy. So thank you so much, Tejal, and congratulations and all the very best for grade 11. Our next graduate is Miss Nawal. Miss Nawal Saja is graduating grade 10. She's the other half of the talkative bunch, an excellent human being. She and Tejal make a wonderful duo. Congratulations, child, and all the very best for grade 11. Our next student is Miss Arya Joshi. Arya has recently joined us in grade 10, has been able to make friends with almost everyone in the class, and she is little Miss Muddy Pants, I must tell you that. She's a beautiful Kathak dancer as well. Congratulations, Arya, and I hope you do really well in grade 11. Our next student is Miss Shruti Mali. Miss Shruti Mali is an excellent artist, a wonderfully quiet child, which is such an amazing thing for grade 10B. At least one quiet child in the class. All the teachers look forward to coming to the class for students like Shruti. Congratulations, Shruti, and all the very best for grade 11 child. Next is Miss Prem Kaur. Miss Prem Kaur joined us recently, has made friends with everyone in the class. It's kind of like Miss Congeniality. She helps everyone out, especially helps me out carry my laptop, my books, back to my class, back and forth, back and forth. An amazingly helpful child. Congratulations. Our next student is Tala Azan. Tala Azan is from the Yokohama campus. Has been a wonderfully shy student. Every time I see him during the board exams, he usually just wishes me and runs away. So that's all I know about him, but seems to be a wonderful person. Congratulations, child, and all the very best. Our next student is Amir Hamza. And Amir Hamza is also from the Yokohama campus. Again, unfortunately, I don't know too much about this child. You can give him a round of applause. He's in a different campus, for heaven's sake. Congratulations, child, and all the very best. Our next child is Sahir Sadiq Miyata. He is. I asked his friend to write his description for me on the paper, and his description was wonderful. The description is broad shoulders, looks amazing, right? So definitely broad shoulders and looks amazing, and is now graduating and going to grade 11. So congratulations, child. Our next student is Aditya Sundar. Aditya Sundar's byline is Math Rocks. Every time I walk into his class and teach him English, he'll say, "Ma'am, Math Rocks." Unfortunately, English doesn't. Congratulations, child. He's actually good at all the subjects. He's actually younger than everyone else in the class, and even then does academically exceedingly well. So congratulations to you, child, and all the very best for grade 11. Next is Saurabh Sapota. Saurabh is one of those kids who absolutely loves sports. Every time he thinks that I am going to give him a 10-minute break, he asks me if he can go downstairs to play. That's one quality. Second, he's extremely helpful. And if you ever need any help in life, make sure to call this child. He'll always be there. Congratulations, child, and do great in grade 11. Our next student is Awi. Awi has been a recent addition in grade 10. Has made great friends with people in the third row. He doesn't bother to mingle with too many of us. But every time he has a computer period, he comes and spends time with me, and I've gotten to know him so much better. He's amazing at coding, and that's something that I recently got to know. So congratulations, child, and all the very best for grade 11. Our next student is Miss Ananya Phatak. Miss Ananya Phatak is one of those exceptionally hard-working people that you rarely find. Even in her free time, she sits there and keeps doing kanji and will do one assignment after another. Amazingly hardworking. I wish I was a little bit hardworking like her, and I wish I was like that in grade 10. I would have probably won the Nobel by now then. Congratulations, child, and all the very best for grade 11. Our next student is Darshan. Darshan Shivkumar was recently a TED Talk speaker, so we have a celebrity amongst us. You better take his autograph. We can auction it on email later on. Congratulations, child. Very smart kid. Very hardworking, and also he thinks he's very funny. Okay, next one is Kazu-chan. Kazu. We all call him Kazu-chan because he does all the chan-like activities that you can possibly imagine. You turn around for 1 minute and Kazu-chan will go off, walking around in the class, and then you have to make him sit again. So Kazu-chan is so full of life. I just wish that in grade 11, he will put more efforts in his studies as well. Okay, next student is Shafi. Shafi has been a recent addition in the class, is exceptionally hilarious, and has made friends with everyone in the class, which is an amazing quality. You cannot sit next to Shafi and not laugh, which is very hard for a teacher. So I have to constantly separate him from everyone so that nobody laughs in the class. Congratulations, child, and all the very best for grade 11. Our next student is Tiana. Tiana is really good at math. She's kind of scary for all the other kids because she keeps everyone in line. She's super disciplined herself, so she doesn't let other people around her go out of line. Congratulations, child, and all the very best for grade 11. Our next one is Devashish Sahu. If you've been attending these things, you know that Devashish Sahu is a brainiac. He gets all the awards all the time, and Devashish is, I think, pretty much the only kid who has consistently always worked really hard in this class and always won everything. And he knows everything about the world as well, which is just an amazing quality. Congratulations, child, and all the very best. Grade 11. Our next child is Sai Malik. Now, something you might not know about Sai Malik is she's a mixed martial arts champion. Sai Malik competes in all sorts of tournaments around the world. She's the singular female in her age category. She doesn't have any male females to compete with, so she has to compulsorily compete with males. She's amazing at it, and she literally kicks their backside every single day. Sai, all the very best for grade 11, child. Our next student is the very dedicated Amisha Ramesh. Amisha Ramesh, Amisha Rajput. Now, you know why I did this? Because even 2 years ago, she scolded me for it. I saw her and I said Amisha Ramesh. Then she literally came in and said, "Don't you remember? My name is Amisha Rajput." So I thought I'd do the same one again, one more time. So Amisha, sorry about that, but it was a joke from my side. My last one for you. Child, all the very best for grade 11. You're a wonderful person, do great in science. Our next one is Avni Tilakar, the future lawyer, hopefully a human rights activist in the future. Has been a part of TED Talks. He was instrumental in making TED Talks in Tokyo. Congratulations, child, and all the very best for grade 11. I know you will do very well, and I hope you'll graduate from the Harvard Law School one day. Or Yale, maybe. I'll settle for Yale. Okay. Okay. This is it for grade 10B. They're a wonderful bunch. Please stay put grade 10 because grade 9 is now going to set it with a wonderful song. Okay? So, please stay put. Parents, a huge round of applause. They're finally graduated. It's a ritual of sort for grade 9 to sing a graduation song for their seniors. So this is going to be that song.
She is smiling alone in the lamplight, the way that leaves her like a puppy. And the wind is I was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. And the memory in my head. Every stream seems to be fatalistic warning. Someone flutters as a street lamp flutters, and soon it will be morning. And I must wait for the sunrise, I must wait for the new light, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes tonight to be a memory too, and the new day is enough. Steam calls them someone flutters and the street lamp flutters, and as soon it will be morning. Oh, sweet, it's so easy to please me. On the garment of memory, all my days in the sun. If you touch me, you understand what happiness is. And the new day has begun.
Thank you, grade 9, for serenading us with the farewell song for grade 10. You may start your walk. Please proudly display your certificate in finally graduated. The blue thing is really important. Now that grade 10A and 10B have finally graduated, I saw a couple of culprits. Look at those parents, they're walking away. Don't do that. Please keep sitting because our ambassador would be more than delighted to address all of us, including you. Please don't go away just yet because now we have the merit distribution trophy of grade 9. The merit distribution trophy. All these students, if you can please hear me, please start coming on stage one by one. Can we first have Manish Gawande on stage? He receives the merit trophy for the subject Japanese. Manish Gawande for Japanese. Followed by Manish Gawande for Japanese is Manav Natarajan also for Japanese. Manish Gawande, if you can hear me. Sir, you're the chief guest. Can you please come on stage and take your trophy? Manish Gawande for Japanese. Manav Natarajan for Japanese. Beg of grade 9A. Unfortunately couldn't be here today, but he also receives it for Japanese. And then Sanika of grade 9A, Sanika Parge, gets it for Japanese as well. If you can give her a round of applause. And all the others as well. This will be followed by students of grade 9B. Grade 9B, may I please have on stage Miss Anisha Pillai, who gets the trophy for 4 different subjects. First is English, second is Japanese, third is math, and fourth is social studies. A truly wonderful student, aces every single subject. Our next student is Jasween Cordua. Jasween gets it for the subject Japanese. Jasween, if you could please be on stage. Jasween also gets it not only for Japanese but also for social studies. Can we have a little addition on stage? A student of grade 9A, our very tall and very dear Varat Podar has arrived. So he gets it for Japanese. Varat also gets it for mathematics, which is something I completely agree. He gets it for math. Varat Podar, both for Japanese. And if you could go back again, she wants to take a picture. Okay, Varat gets it both for Japanese and for mathematics. Kanish, if you can hear me, Kanish Gawande, are you here? Okay, still not here. Okay, let me now call Miss Sadia Chaudhary on stage. She receives the trophy for the subject Japanese. Miss Sadia Chaudhary. Followed by Miss Sadia Chaudhary for Japanese is now Miss Malika Rashid Obara, Malaika, also for Japanese. Malaika Rashid Obara. Followed by Malaika, can I now call on stage Mr. Yogesh Ram Kandabal? also for Japanese. Followed by Yogesh now. May I now call on stage Lokesh. Lokesh from grade 9B. If you can come on stage. He's not here, but he gets it for Japanese. I think we should just give him a round of applause. Doesn't matter what he did, he worked hard. Okay. Can I now have on stage Harsh Bilal? He gets it for math. His trophy is for mathematics, which is another thing that I completely envy. Mathematics. These are the winners of grade 9. Let's give them a huge round of applause. All of you, please come in the center. This is your moment of glory. Get your nice pictures clicked. Parents, the minute you're done clicking pictures, you just tell me, so that I can call the next one. He's still clicking. Parents, just give me some sort of signal. Are you done? Okay? Okay. Grade 9, congratulations again. Take your trophy, student. Fly away. Do us proud. Followed by this, now we will have merit trophies for grade 10. They just graduated. Now we must give them awards for it. So, can we now have on stage a very familiar name, the valedictorian? Let's start grade 10A with Abhishek Manikandan. Abhishek Manikandan gets the trophy for two subjects. One is mathematics and the other one is science. After Abhishek Manikandan, can I please call on stage Atharv Kulkarni? Atharv Kulkarni gets it for mathematics. Atharv Kulkarni for mathematics. Can I now have Alisha Fernandez on stage, please? She gets it for mathematics and also for Japanese. Alisha. Alisha is taking her time. She's quite a celebrity. You'll have to wait for her. After Miss Alisha Fernandez, we now have Abhiram Ogu. Can you please be on stage, Abhiram? Abhiram has done wonderfully well in mathematics. Something that I must truly tell you is Abhiram actually makes worksheets for other children as well. So not only is he teaching his immediate classmates math, he once tried to teach me math as well. But I must say he's spectacularly fit because I still don't know any math. Okay, next one after Abhiram Ogu is Muskan Shrestha, who gets it for two subjects, mathematics and Japanese. Congratulations, Muskan. All these kids are from grade 10A. Muskan, take your time. It's not like we're running out of time. We're all here for you. After Muskan, if Miss Irene Rajan can please be on stage. She gets the trophy for mathematics. Now that's a good kid. She's running. See? That's why you need to eat energy bars before you come here. After Irene for mathematics, we now have Muskan. We've already announced. Okay, Miss Darshini Bharti for Japanese. Miss Darshini Bharti for Japanese. You're here. There she is. No, try and take your time. It's okay. She's buttoning up her coat. After this, can we have Ruya on stage? Ruya gets it for Japanese. See, now that's one energetic kid. Chinmay Kulkarni, run to stage, come. You get it for Japanese, see? I knew he's gonna run. After Chinmay, can we have Veena on stage for Japanese? Veena, run to the stage. Where are you, my child? Okay, moving from Veena now to grade 10B. Can we now have on stage Miss Ananya Fatak, who gets it for two subjects, one being English, so that's really important, and other being Japanese, which is also important. Miss Ananya Fatak, both were English and Japanese. Followed by this, we have Devashish Sahu, who gets it for mathematics and Japanese, two subjects. Take your time, Devashish. No, we're in no hurry. Slow down, you're walking too fast. Next one is Aditya Sundar. Of course, as we all know, math rocks. So he gets it for math. After Aditya Sundar, if Miss Avani Tilakar can get ready and come on stage, because she gets it for the two most important subjects, English and Social Studies. After this, can we have Mr. Aditya Prabhu on stage for mathematics? Apparently, math rocks. These are the winners from grade 10A and 10B. Parents, all the children, you please come in the center so that your parents can have your pictures clicked properly. Don't be shy. Beena, are you here, child? Beena? Beena? If you're here, there you are, child. Hurry up. These celebrities, they take so much time in getting ready, you know. Go ahead, click pictures, then give me a signal so that I can move on. Are we done? We done clicking pictures? Okay. Thank you, grade 10A and 10B. Thank you, celebrities. Yeah, please. We now have a merit trophy distribution for grade 11. For grade 11, if I may start with Miss Akshara. Akshara gets it for the subject. It is of course most important, and you know it's English. So she gets it for English. Akshara gets it for English. Followed by Akshara, can we now have on stage Miss Ria Fartian, who also gets it for English because that's a really important subject. Ria Fartian. Followed by Sudhir Ganeshan, Gopalakrishnan. As long as his name is for his achievements, today he's also getting best in academics and best in English. Followed by Sudhir, can we now have Miss Kirutika Raja on stage? Miss Kirutika Raja gets it for English. Wonder who's teaching them English. They're all very good at it. After Miss Kirutika Raja, can I now call Miss Riya Singh on stage? Again for English. The parents don't clap that hard. We can clearly hear you. Come on. Yeah. Followed by grade 11, we now have a grade 11B. Can we have on stage Miss Janvi Diwan? Please give her a huge round of applause. She wins it in 4 subjects: business studies, economics, psychology, and entrepreneurship. All 4 subjects. This child has had a meteoric rise in her academic career, and we must appreciate her. Can we now have on stage Giandru? Giandru gets it for 3 subjects: accountancy, business studies, and entrepreneurship. Giandru, she's not here, but let's just give her a round of applause. Our next student is Alvin Shrestha, who gets it for 3 different subjects. Alvin is wonderful in accounts, business studies, and entrepreneurship. Our next student on stage after Alvin is Moa. Moa, can you please come on stage and accept your trophy for business studies? Can we now have on stage Ms. Yuzu Nakamura? Yuzu wins it for both business studies and English. Yuzu? Okay, let's just give her a round of applause. It doesn't matter if the kid is not here. She worked hard. I must clarify one thing with you. All these kids got more than 95% marks. That's why they're here. Okay, it takes a lot of hard work to get more than 95 in any subject, especially English. Okay, your next student is Alisha Aryal, who gets it for 2 subjects. One is business studies and the second is psychology. Alisha is also an entrepreneur. I don't know if you've heard about that or not, but she is a budding entrepreneur already in grade 11. I'm sure she'll achieve great things in the future. And our last student of grade 11 is Vishnu Kandel. Vishnu gets it for accountancy and business studies, and he's not here, but that doesn't matter. We'll give him a round of applause. The homeroom of grade 11A and 11B would like to say something after you guys are done clicking pictures. So all the students, please come center stage. Parents, go ahead, click your pictures. Please click your pictures. And once you're done, you just tell me, because the homeroom teacher would like to address all of you.
Good afternoon again. This is 11th grade. I'm their homeroom teacher, as you announced earlier. And when I came to the school, there's certainly more students than this, but these are just the very top. And it's very hard to get to the top. And I have to tell you that one particular student, if I could give an award or recognition for being like the most misbehaved, the biggest troublemaker, I could certainly identify such student. But that student today is on the stage as one of the best students. John B., we nicknamed her Zombie, by the way. She went from being really, really bad to becoming very, very, very good in all subjects. She has almost a 98 percentile in every subject. Best academics for Zombie. And these kids have a really great future, along with their other classmates. This school has provided them with an opportunity to learn, but also this school has just recently been approved. It is now recognized at all Japanese universities, both national universities as well as private universities in Japan. It's a really great honor to work at such a great school. And it gives your students, your children, an opportunity to go to almost any college that they're capable of getting into without restrictions. Thank you.
Thank you, grade 11. You had your moment of glory. You may now exit from the middle. Thank you so much, grade 11. Congratulations to all of you. Okay, going on with the trophy distribution, it's not done yet. We now have post-scholastic merit trophies coming your way. Can we please have on stage Coach Lewis? Coach Lewis, I'll announce and you please give them the trophies, okay? Let's swap roles. Okay, sir, let's start with the junior sports person. The junior sports person goes to Riaz Chitrar of grade 5C. Riaz Chitrakar of grade 5C. Riaz. Junior sports person. Trophy and certificate. It doesn't hurt to give a round of applause to kids. It never does. Next, can we have Doyo Kim on stage from grade 12B? Doyo Kim is the senior sports person trophy winner. Doyo Kim? Doyo is coming. He gets the award for senior sports person. Everyone give a huge round of applause to Doyo. And children, do not exit the stage once you get the award. Keep getting more pictures clicked. The next trophy is for junior and senior cricketer. So the junior cricketer award goes to two students. Akarsh Bhatnagar of grade 3B and Arush Satke of grade 4C. Akarsh and Arush, rhyming names, two different classes. Come on stage and get your award. He's so shy, so cute. It's cricket for heaven's sake and we're Indians. Huge round of applause. Let's not shame our country just because we moved to Japan. The next one is the senior cricket category. The award goes to two students, Vinamra Sethi and Manav Natarajan. Vinamra Sethi is from 9B, Manav Natarajan is from 9A. And you already have fans. They're already clapping for you. Where are these students? So that's Vinamra Sethi and Manav Natarajan. The next trophy is junior and senior footballer. Junior and senior footballer. Okay, can we now have on stage Alan Hayashi of grade 2A. Alan Hayashi of grade 2A. Alan Hayashi of grade 2A, child, are you here? This is your moment of glory. Come and pick up your trophy. Alan is not here. Let's go to the next one. Can we have Shrutika Sandeep of grade 4A for junior girls basketball? Okay, Arush is now here. Arush Prasanna Sadke of grade 4C. He had initially not come and now he's here. He gets it as a junior cricketer. Moving on with the basketball awards, Alan Hayashi is not here of grade 2A. Can we now have Shrutika Sandeep of grade 4A? She wins the junior girls basketball in the junior girls basketball category. Junior girls basketball category. In the senior boys basketball category, we now have Daniel of grade 8B coming on stage. Daniel, if you're here, please come and take your award, child. You win it for basketball senior boys. Okay, I'm going to move on to the senior girls. This goes to Avani Tilaka of grade 10B. Alan Hayashi, if you can hear me, and Daniel, both of you, if you're here, please come on stage. Okay, now for the soccer awards. The soccer award for junior soccer award goes to Shunya Glover of grade 5C. Shunya, if you're here, please come and collect your award. He's coming. Let's give him a round of applause. Hurry, sir. Junior is the singular person in this category. We don't have a senior category. He is the best. So we're giving everything to him. Now for the best house trophy. This sports is also a sports award. Best house trophy. I'm sorry for the delay. Just 1 second. Okay, we're going to hold on this category for the moment, right? We'll announce it later on. Can we have for chess? Can we have Vaishnavi of grade 3B on stage? Vaishnavi is a wonderful chess player in the junior category. There comes little Vaishnavi. She's a pro at playing chess from 3B, followed by Taro of grade 3A. He is also a pro at playing chess. Vaishnavi is from 3B, Taro is from 3A, and then Lynn Saito of grade 5B. Also for chess junior category. Lynn, if you can hear me, Lynn, Taro and Vaishnavi win it for chess. Okay, we're going to hold the award for the house trophy, and we'll do that later. Parents, this is their moment of glory. Please go in the middle and get your pictures done. The little ones in front. They will play the tiger, and you can't even clap. So let them play. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, you can exit. Thank you very much. Could you please exit from that side? Okay, parents, we're going to take a 2-minute break, and after that, we will have a speech by the university representative. Can we have Alvin Shrestha on stage, please? Student Council Head Alvin Shrestha on stage. He has a series of awards and a series of certificates that the Student Council will give out. So can we please have Alvin Shrestha on stage, please? Alvin Shrestha? While we wait for Alvin Shrestha, that's going to be a break. He's the head of the Student Council. Okay, while we wait for them, let me just tell you something. That today we have later on speaking in front of us will be Mr. Yoshino, who's the coordinator of Indo-Japanese relations at Tokyo University. He will be giving us a speech and telling us in detail about the events at Tokyo University. Mr. Yoshino, if I could please request you to be on stage. Mr. Yoshino is from Tokyo University. He is the coordinator of the Indo-Japanese relations at Tokyo University, and he'll be addressing us now. Let's give them a round of applause. He's the one who can give them admission in Tokyo University. So we must impress him with an applause.
Namaskar. Good evening. My name is Hiroshi Yoshino, Director, the University of Tokyo, India office. I have been appointed by our Japan government, Ministry of Education, to promote study in Japan. I'm very much happy to be invited here to speak to you about India-Japan, especially academic relationship. I'm living in India 20 years. And now India-Japan is very much, how can I say, close to very special relationship, so-called special strategic global partnership agreement. Your Prime Minister our Prime Minister signed. That means India is important for Japan and Japan is important for India. Why? I can give you. From academic point of view, there are several reasons. One is India population 1.3 billion, over 1.4 billion, average age of total population now only 26 years old. That means India is full of young power, full of young powers. On the other hand, Japan, we becoming senior, elder, average age country. Our total population 120 million, average age 46 years old. 46 years old. Japan is not the exceptional country. For example, Japan 45. But the question is, our population not going up, down. All the people say not going up, down. That is the reason Japan government is starting April 1st new immigration policy. We need young power and young intelligence. India is very famous. Ramanujan mathematics genius. India is very talented mathematics, IT technologies like that. Now every day Japan saying we need IT engineer. We need artificial intelligence education. Your school already educated starting class 1. Mathematics, not only mathematics, but also the computer. India is much ahead of Japan, it's true. That is the reason University of Tokyo opened the office 2011, starting the recruitment, Indian young intelligence. At that time, Indian students in our university, only 36. Only 36. Now, I visited so many high schools, so many universities, IITs, NITs, government, private, south, north, even Assam, northeast countries. Then, in our university, total 101 India student increase. Very much happy. The question is, computer science, 2011, only one student in our university. Now, 7 students, including 2 IIT. It's big or not? The question is, Chinese students in our university more than 2,000. Especially computer science, 120 Chinese students. India is only 7. We need more. That is the reason I'm coming here. I heard that 60 Indian students going to graduate from class 12. Then how many Indian students can join Japanese university? Japanese government declared after your student or boy and girl study in Japan and then graduate, the minimum target, 50% of Indian students, you see, get a job in Japan, naturally green card available. And then also If required, if you wish, Japanese nationality also given. Just my friend, I know two Indians already got Japanese nationality. But in your country, if you change the nationality to Japan, you have a special permission. You can travel back to India at any time without visa. It's very convenient for you. We are hoping that your children going to become ambassador of India, working in the company or working in the university or working in whatsoever. Now we need, you can get a job in company, but also we need researcher, also professor in our university. As you can see, we have so many issues with neighboring countries. We don't know what happened China, USA. It's called economic war. That's the big question, not only for Japan but also for India. But fortunately, India, Japan, there is no such a problem at all. If you wish, visit Japan for study, there is no obstacle. Welcome. Visa is available. And also, we have some big issue, North Korea. Like you, India has a Pakistan problem. Territory issue with China, same as in Japan. Fortunately, India, Japan, there is no such a issue at all. Fortunately, that is the reason we can invite without any obstacles. The question is only we have only English program is limited. And also Japanese company hoping you can study Japanese language. Therefore, from that angle, your children join undergraduate program, then you can stay 4 years more. Then your children kids going to speak, and then easily join Japanese company and get the job. That is very important. Last one more point. India agreed, brick train project, Mumbai Ahmedabad. 2023, the train will start commercial operation. Prime Minister, big man, signed, money is available. The question is engineer. As you may understand, unless engineer draw up one drawing, otherwise nothing happens. Civil engineer, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, signal engineer. There are so many engineers are required. In our university, 50% engineering department are involved in a new high-speed railway project. Technology transfer to India is not so easy because physical condition is different, Japan and India. As you may understand, Japan, raining, earthquake, etc., etc., etc. India also different physical condition. Then engineer must study the difference of the physical condition and work out the solution more economical, more efficiently. That is the reason. And also new economics, business model must be worked out. Therefore, we are strongly hoping your children, boy and girl, strongly hoping you stay in Japan and they study more and they get the job and they become the ambassador. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Yoshino from Tokyo University. Can we now have on stage Alvin, Moa, and Akshara of the Student Council? They're now going to give out certificates for the tournaments that have been happening throughout the year.
Good evening, parents, respected teachers, the principal, and our revered director, Mrs. Jane. I'm Alvin, the president of the Student Council. Besides me is Akshar, the vice president, and Moa, the treasurer of the Student Council. Today, I'll be distributing the medals which the students won for their respective tournaments that we held. So first off, I want Harshit Mehra of grade 11A to come to the stage to receive his MVP award for the soccer tournament. Harshit Mehra. Seems like he's not here. So moving on. Second, I'd like Ishwar Bhandari from grade 12B to come up to the stage to receive his Golden Boots Award for the soccer tournament. Ishwar Bhandari, are you there?
And next, I would like to announce Alvin Shrestha of 11B for having Best Keeper Award for soccer tournament. Congratulations. And next, moving to art competition, which was held last year. First place goes to Roshanavi Shrestha of grade 10A. Please come to the stage. Congratulations. Next, the second place goes to William Takaya Glover of grade 8B. Please come to the stage. Congratulations. Now, the third place goes to Smriti Pyro of grade 12A. Please come to the stage to receive the medal. Ishwar, please come to the stage.
Here is Ishwar Bhandari, the winner of the Golden Boots for the soccer tournament. Congratulations. Now is the winners of our cricket tournament. We have Vipra Bishwas from grade 10A, who won the Man of the Series award. Congratulations, Vipra Bishwas. Congratulations. And our last winner is Manav Natajan from grade 9A for the Best Captain Award in Cricket Tournament. Congratulations, Manav Natajan. And that is it from us. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Student Council. We are now eagerly awaiting the presence of the ambassador. He'll be here any minute. Grade 11 parents, if you can hear me and if you're standing outside the gymnasium, you're requested to come inside. We are expecting His Excellency, the Ambassador of India to Japan, to arrive any minute. So we request all of you to please remain seated and please do not leave the gymnasium. Parents, this pause, we're taking this pause because we're expecting the ambassador to come at any point now. And afterwards, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause to His Excellency, the Ambassador. He has arrived. May I please request Jane ma'am to please come on stage and introduce our new ambassador to the Indian diaspora here. Parents, the moment that we were waiting for has finally arrived.
Good evening once again, parents. It's a great honor for us to have His Excellency, Mr. Sanjay Kumar Verma and Madam Gunjan Verma to find time to come here and be with us. Welcome, His Excellency Mr. Sanjay Kumar Verma and Ranjan Verma. We are very happy to have you. This school has been here last 15 years, and this is a very good year for us to have you. We have been having this graduation since morning, one after another, and we just finished graduation with 10th grade students, and now we'll have 12th grade graduates coming up on the stage. Before that, I would just like to break a very good news, and that also is with the help of embassy, that India International School has been given the status of designated international school. That means our students are eligible to enter Japan's national university as well as private university, of course, which they were doing under Global 30 project before. At the moment, we have our students in Nagoya University, Tohoku University, Waseda University, Tsukuba University, Tokyo International University, many places that our students have already entered. But from this year, I think we'll have our students entering national universities also, where they will be able to get scholarship at Ministry of Education. Also, will get the they can get the scholarship from the university itself. So they'll be entitled to get double scholarship, which is a very, very good news, very happy news for our parents, our students, and ourselves. And to reach this stage, I will really appreciate and give my appreciation. I'm very grateful to Indian Embassy that they have been working for this achievement for us last few years. Otherwise, all alone, we would not have been able to get all this. But thanks to Indian Embassy and our ambassadors, current and the ones formers, that they have really supported IISJ like anything, and I'm very grateful for that. I think that's all for now. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I must mention, I will share some happy news with you that the ambassador has very kindly agreed and decided to donate 51 books on the theme of Bharat Ek Parichay, sharing knowledge with the world, to the IISJ School Library. And His Excellency, when he comes on stage, will be handing over 2 books to our director as a token of appreciation of the donated books. Secondly, the rest of the books will be in our library, and all the students will be more than welcome to read those books and enrich themselves. His Excellency, sir, if we can have you on stage, we are eagerly awaiting this speech of yours since morning, and the moment has just arrived. His Excellency, if we can have you on stage.
Graduates, Madam Principal, friends, ladies and gentlemen, parents. I will particularly address the graduates because you are the ones who will be leaving the nest soon. Many of you would have had protected life, and you are now leading towards a world, a real world, wherein you will need to adjust to the existing situations. And I hope that after a few years, you'll also be able to change the situation according to the needs of you and other needs. The entire world, not only India, India, of course, has looks forward to having youth who would be more contributing to social harmony, peace, and tolerance. When we were at your stage of life, we did not have the bliss of internet to research as to what do we want to become. We were told that either you will become an engineer or a lawyer or a doctor, and if you fail in any of these, then you become a person like me. We did not have any way to check out whether that is the profession we want to go into, what are the stories and reviews available from the experts and counselors and others who had gone through that path earlier. So my honest and sincere suggestion to all of you would be choose a path which you would like. Research very well so that you don't regret later on choosing a particular path. The world, both commercial, economic, public, social, all of them are changing very fast. So when you choose your profession, your future life, be very clear as to what you're doing. It's not an easy task, and therefore you will need a lot of consultations with peers. You will need a lot of consultations from those who are in that profession. And once you have chosen a profession, I'm sure after so much of research and sincerity, you should be able to excel in that. Of course, India waits for you, but also India being 1/6 of the world's population, we want you to excel globally. And when you excel globally, India feels proud of you. You are brain banks, and I'm sure when India needs you, you'll be ready to contribute to the socio-economic development of your motherland. Thank you so very much. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, we would want to give you a small token of appreciation first, our side. Thank you. As I just mentioned, that the Indian Embassy, the ambassador himself, is donating 51 books to the IISJ school library. Bharat Ek Parichay is the theme. This is just a small token. The rest of the books are in the library. We're glad to inform you they're already there. We can all read them at any point and enrich ourselves about India. Thank you so much, sir. What a wonderful speech. Thank you, sir. We'll now start the graduation ceremony for grade 12. Grade 12A is coming first. Grade 12A is coming first. This year, from grade 12A, we have two valedictorians. The first valedictorian is Miss Apsara Srinivas. The second valedictorian is Miss Ashwarya Balasubramaniam. Both of them have exactly the same percentage, are both very compassionate, great human beings. And the reason why I can attest to all that is I'm their homeroom teacher. I've been teaching them for the last 4 years, and I'm very happy to inform you that out of the 24 students in the class, 21 already have excellent universities that they're going to, not only in Japan but abroad as well. So once they come on stage and I talk about them one by one, I'll be telling you which universities they got accepted into. So grade 12A. grade 12A, this is your moment of glory. You're finally graduating from school and going on to join great universities around the world. Not only making us proud, your parents proud, but making yourself proud as well. Grade 12A, let's start. Let's get the ball rolling. Grade 12A. Parents, if you can look behind, that's grade 12A. May I request the valedictorians to please come here. Ms. Ashwarya Balasubramaniam and Apsara Srinivas. We will start with the valedictorian speech. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. Takes a lot of hard work to the valedictorian, especially of a class like this, where everyone is really smart. Okay, let's not have a Chinese polite fight. Let's just go with the roll number.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. I'm sorry. Good evening, everybody. I would like to extend my greetings to everyone present here, including our founder and director, Ms. Day, our principal, Mr. Karan, our fantastic teachers, the audience, all the honorable dignitaries, and all my dear friends. It is my pleasure to be standing here in front of you as one of the representatives of the graduating class of 2019. I still remember the first day when I entered these school walls as a 3 or 4 year old child crying, "Mommy, don't let me go, don't leave." And well, although it's quite sad to admit, the situation now has slightly changed. Every time my mom enters a room, I tell her to go away. and well, and that got me thinking that I don't appreciate my mother as much as I would like to. And so I am extremely honored to have this opportunity right now to appreciate her and all the other people who are responsible for us to be standing here in front of you as this year's graduating class. So Mom, thank you for everything. I do not know how to express my gratitude towards you. You are my rock. You have guided me through all of the difficult phases in my life. And you are the one who taught me that I have the potential to be anything I want to be. You are just fantastic, and you believed in me even during times when I couldn't believe in myself. So thank you so much. And my dad was around too. Yeah, he was there. Thank you for driving me to classes, for paying my bills. Yeah, that was great. Thank you for all of that. I think if I have to think about what useful advice he gave me during my turbulent adolescent years, the two things come to mind. Firstly, he told me to take life easy. He told me to forget about things I can't change. Don't worry about things that are yet to come. Just enjoy every moment in the present. And that is an ideology by which I live by now. So thank you, Dad, for that. And the second thing my dad taught me was that I have to pick my battles. There are certain things that I just can't change and I can't deal with. And in those cases, it's all right to just let go. and he executes this beautifully when he comes into fights with my mom. And he just raises his hands up and surrenders. He surrenders before a fight, and for that, Dad, I respect you. Because when it comes to a fight with our mom, we both know we can't win. So, all in all, both of you guys have been there, and I expect you to be there for all of my future endeavors. And I am going to rely on you continuously for your moral and emotional support. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to thank all of my fantastic teachers, without whom I highly doubt any of us would be standing here on stage today. It is only through their patience and dedication that all of us have been able to discover our inner potential and truly believe that with hard work and perseverance, we can achieve anything we set our minds to. So all the teachers, thank you so much for helping us believe and teaching us to always aim high and shoot for the stars. Next, I would like to thank our very own founder and director, Ms. Jane, and the principal, Mr. Karan, for providing us with this foundation to learn and to grow and to expand our academic horizons, as well as develop into full-fledged individuals of society. It is only through the engaging facilities that we have been provided here at IISJ that I feel that I have become the best version of myself, and I cannot thank the founder and all the faculty members enough for this opportunity. Lastly, I would like to thank all of my fantastic friends who are standing beside me right now and always have been during my good and bad times. I have known most of them since elementary school, and I have come to know many of them during my high school and middle school years. And we would often joke around thinking that when we finally graduate, we can finally get away from each other and meet new friends. But now that the day is finally here, I'm still in a state of shock and disbelief that I won't be meeting them or the school as often as I used to. And so I would like to extend my hearty gratitude to all of you guys for always standing by me and making my school life much more entertaining and interesting. Lastly, as a final note, I would like to thank the audience for listening to my speech. And again, congrats, class of 2019. We're finally here. We did it. Thank you.
Good evening. Amazing speech, Akshara. Good evening, respected Jane ma'am, Mr. Karan, parents, teachers, and all the special guests. Of course, my friends. Good evening. Today, I stand in front of you as valedictorian. It's a great honor to be here. I would express my appreciation to the administration, to my teachers, to my friends who have helped me to reach this point. This past 2 years of schooling have been tough, but it was a great journey. These 2 years have had a huge impact on our lives, and they've provided for us for a holistic growth. Today is March 30th, 2019. Today we all graduate. Today is the last time we stand together as the class of 12A on stage. It just seems like yesterday that I was a very first grader walking through the corridors of IISJ with no worries in the world. Well, now we're going off to college. We're ready to close the most important chapter of our life and to begin another important chapter. IISJ has given me all that I could hope for. Friends who have become family, teachers who have become more than mere educators, and to this I thank the founder, the director, Ms. Nirmal Jain, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. I proudly call this school a home away from home. Over my 12 years at IISJ, I've learned a lot. All my teachers have given me this platform to learn, to push myself, and become who I am now. Mr. Govind has taught us to enjoy math, to love the numbers and the unknown variables. Ms. Kanupriya has helped us to enjoy the rather uninteresting side of smarter. She's also helped us with our college application. Mr. Suresh has helped us to appreciate physics with all its laws and theories. Mr. Sridhar has made chemistry fun by bringing all the experiments alive. Miss Swagata has showed us the world is not just mere flora and fauna. To this, these values will surely affect, not only given me, these teachers have not only given me academic knowledge, but also knowledge for life. I'm pretty sure that they will affect my life. Lastly, I would like to express my gratitude to my parents who have been the rock behind me, who have helped me and pushed me to whatever choices I've chosen to make. I'd also like to thank Coach for helping us pursue all our sports dreams. We as a class of 12A have put a lot this year, whether it came to climbing Mount Mitake or having fun in class. We did fun. We had fun in class together. Whether it came to watching the sodium explode in water or watching a plant cell under a microscope, we learned together. We cried, we fought, but in the end we laughed together. The hardest thing today would be to say goodbye to all these wonderful people who I stand with today. Thank you guys. It was a great year. Lastly, I would just say, life is a game of snake and ladders. We all reach place 100, but the way we reach is different, and the journey is so worth it. Life ahead is not fixed, but you need to make up your choices now and live up to your dreams with drive and determination. And lastly, always remember where you came from and always remember where you will go. Congratulations, class of 2019. Thank you.
Beautiful speeches, both of you. We were all holding back tears as you were speaking. Now I'd like to call on stage Mr. Karan, so that we get the graduation rolling, and I'll be telling you all the universities and how amazing these students are. I'm their homeroom teacher. So if Mr. Karan can please come on stage. I'll start with Isha Barve. Isha Barve plans to study in Australia and New Zealand. The application process will take a little bit more time because those dates start later. However, Isha is also planning to go to Nagoya and Waseda University. She's applying everywhere. Isha is a wonderfully humble student who's always there helping everyone. She's pretty much the Miss Congeniality. She gets along with everyone in the class. I wish her all the very best for her endeavors. Not only is she beautiful on the outside, but also within. Beautiful person. Isha Barve. My next student is Smriti Pyarelal. Smriti Pyarelal has been accepted with conditional offers, with unconditional offers to Florida Tech, Drexel University, University of Georgia, Milwaukee School of Engineering, and the University of Arizona. This one, right here, such a humble person, does not seem to brag at all. She's a wonderful Bharatanatyam dancer. You have to see her come alive on stage. She's a wonderful human being and an excellent friend to everyone in the class. Child, I wish you all the very best for the future. Our next student is Shruti Murugaval. Shruti is applying for medicine and is going to be taking her exams in the month of April. She wants to study medicine in India. I hope she does everyone proud. She certainly will make an excellently compassionate human being. She's already a very excellently compassionate human being. She'll make a great doctor. Thank you, Shruti. All the very best. Our next student is Om. Om has received offers from University of Sheffield, University of Exeter, University of Manchester, Queen Mary University of London. Om is an excellent person, and by the way, it seems like I only know one adjective, but I can't tell you how wonderful the entire class is. And plus, I'm biased. I've been here 4 years. I love every single one of them. Om, all the very best for your future endeavors, child. Our next student is Ankit. Now, I must tell you something about Ankit. So far, we all used to know Ankit as by his brother's name. Today, it's time to change that because our Ankit has been accepted to University of Buffalo with 50% scholarship. He's also been accepted into Virginia Tech University and the Answer Community College as well. Ankit,
You'll finally step out of everyone's shadows and prove yourself. All the very best for the future. Our next student is Navya. Now, Navya is one of those humble people that you think is so shy, and till a couple of months ago she was not very sure where she's going, and now she's accepted all these offers from University of Toronto, Waterloo, University of Alberta, McMaster, Calgary, Queen's, and the University of Dalhousie. Navya is a wonderfully humble person, very good at math, excellent in English as well. Child, all the very best for your future. Our next student is Vaishnavi. Now, Vaishnavi has been accepted to several universities, a University of Alberta, University of Calgary, Dalhousie University, and Vellore Institute of Technology back in India. Vaishnavi is an excellent poet, and if you read her poetry, you'd probably think somebody who's 50 or 60 years old has written it because it's got so much wisdom. Vaishnavi, I hope you will, despite being an engineer, completely always keep writing in English. Thank you so much. All the very best for your future endeavors. Our next student is Abha Borle. Abha plans to study biology. Abha has been accepted with conditional offers to a few universities in India. Abha is a wonderful person, a great friend. One instance which comes to my mind right now is I had actually lost my bike key really far away from school, and Abha literally picked up my bike and brought it all the way to school. This was about 3 years ago, and she's a wonderful person. I was absolutely new. She didn't have to do that for me, but she's an excellent human being, and I hope you make your name in the field of biotechnology and medicine, child. All the very best for the future. Our next one is the ever so bubbly Shalmali. Shalmali probably is going to be a great chef one day, although I've never tasted even a single thing she keeps telling me that she makes. But she has been accepted to the University of York, University of Birmingham, University of Guelph. These are conditional offers, but I'm sure they'll be unconditional the minute her result comes out. She's a wonderful chef, is an excellent writer in the English language, and I hope she will make me proud one day. Thank you so much by writing in the English language. Next up is our valedictorian Apsara Srinivas, has received offers from the University of Toronto, University of British Columbia, and University of Alberta. Apsara is an amazing person, keeps helping everyone out in the class, and has an amazingly off-putting kind of sense of humor. You initially hear it and you're like, what did she just say? And then you realize how witty it is. So probably she has a great career as a stand-up comic in the future as well. Our next student is Elliot. Elliot is applying to universities of Waseda, Nagoya, and Tohoku, and I hope he'll get accepted everywhere. He's a wonderful person, an excellent student. Thank you. All the very best for the future. Sanish Gurung is our next student. He's planning to apply to university. He's already applied to a few universities in Japan. I hope he gets everywhere. He's wonderfully hardworking, and he's going to make his parents proud. Thank you so much, Sanish Gurung. All the very best for your future. Next is Neil Date. If you've been in the school before or you've attended any of these, you know how smart Neil is. Neil is excellent in history bowl, excellent at mathematics, and excellent at everything that he does. A very, very awesome cricketer, and he's now going to go to universities in Australia and New Zealand. All the very best for your future, Neil. Our next student is Yoshiki Yarlagada. Yoshiki is a friend to all. I say that every single time, but he really is a friend to all. An excellent human being, very humble. He's not the kind of person who would ever bully another person at all. Doesn't even make fun of anyone ever, not even the teachers. Yoshiki is planning to study in Japan and would hope to go to Waseda or Nagoya University. So, all the very best for that. Thank you, Yoshiki. Our next student is Rahul Joshi. Now, if you are the kind of person who want to get in early on the stock market, this guy is going to be an amazing entrepreneur in the future. Okay, I'm going to bet my money on this one. He has been accepted to the University of Madison, Wisconsin, UC San Diego, and UC Davis. and he's waiting for 5 more universities who are definitely going to say yes to him. Okay, because who's going to deny him admission? Rahul Joshi. You remember my words, okay? I'll get the stock market before anyone else. Our next student is Sanjay. Sanjay joined us in grade 11. It doesn't even seem like he joined us in grade 11. It seems like we've known Sanjay forever. He's a wonderful person, has been a friend to everyone. It doesn't even seem like he joined us new. He's going to VIT in India. He's already accepted that offer. He's also applying to universities in Germany. Hopefully he'll get there. He wants to study medicine. Sanjay, all the very best for the future, child. I hope you do everyone proud. You're an excellent human being. Our next student is Khushi Javeri. Now, Khushi has already accepted her offer from KO University. Khushi is beautiful without, as you can see, and within, I can guarantee that. Excellent human being, always laughing in the class and making everyone else laugh. Probably not the best thing for a teacher when she's around because she makes it really hard for me to teach. So, thank you very much. All the very best for the future. Next one is Woo Jin. Now, Woo Jin is planning to go to universities not only in Japan, but has also applied to universities in South Korea. I hope he gets, great results and is able to go to any university of his choice. He's a wonderful person. Thank you so much, Woo Jin. Next is our valedictorian, Ashwarya. Now, Ashwarya's list is rather long, so just give me a second. Ashwarya has been accepted to Fudan University, Hong Kong University, Dalhousie University, University of Calgary. She's writing NEET and the AIMS exam for medicine in India. I hope she gets it. She's going to be an amazing doctor, and I just can't say enough about this one. She's just an amazing person. Thank you so much, Ashwarya. All the very best for the future. Rio has been going through some really tough times. However, even despite that, this student has done really well in science and even in psychology. I couldn't be more proud of him. I hope he makes it to KO and Waseda. Those are the universities where he is applying. He's an excellent human being, very humble and amazingly good looking, as you can see. Our next student is Hasnain. Hasnain wants to become a pilot. I hope one of these days I'm going to be in a plane somewhere and he'll be on the mic and saying, "This is your captain, Hasnain Al-Islam speaking," and I'll be like, "He's my student." Okay, I really hope that he gets there. He's been working really hard in that direction. He's going to be an excellent pilot. He won't be one of those who sleeps. He will definitely take a break and fly the plane to safety. Thank you, Hasnain. Our next one is this little genius here, Atharva Patil. Now his universities are amazing. So listen to this. He got through University of California, Berkeley, University of California, Los Angeles, that's UCLA, that's University of California, San Diego, UCSD, University of California, Davis, University of Madison, Wisconsin, University of Maryland, College Park, Virginia Polytechnic University, and the list literally just goes on. Amazingly brainy person, actually transferred from a Japanese school to be here. In the last few years has picked up English in such an amazing manner that he scored exceptionally well at the SAT as well. So give everyone a huge round of applause, and especially this one. Our next one is Ashish Karel. Ashish is excellent when it comes to any computer problems that you have, which I have far too many times. I don't know why. Ashish is the one person who always comes and fixes every single problem of my computer. And at times it's just magic. He just touches it and it starts working. So he's going to be a great hardware and software engineer. Thank you, Ashish. I hope you excel in everything that you do and every single Japanese university takes you. I'm done. I can't believe that I'm done, and I can't believe that they're graduating. I'm so very proud of them. I'm so proud of the parenting that you guys have done for them because they're excellent human beings. And I'm not just saying that because I'm their homeroom. I've taught other classes as well. This is an excellent batch. This is an excellent class. And that's all I can say. Okay, this is a photo op. Quickly click your pictures. And then we'll let them go. Okay, no moving, Elliot. Get that picture properly. We really hope that the ambassador is rather impressed by the achievements of this batch. This was the science batch, followed by this will be the commerce batch, commerce and humanities. Even they're excellent students. But of course, I'll go on and on about this one. This is my homeroom. Okay, thank you so very much. All the very best to all of you. You guys rock. While these students take their march towards their class, I would like to call all the people who are best in academics, you know who you are, to please come to the stage. I'll be calling you, and this is the time for the lucky draw. The lucky draw has two things. A, it has an Air India ticket, and B, it has a laptop which is a little heavy, so I can't just flaunt it like that, but I guarantee you it's right here. So the Air India ticket and the laptop. Jane ma'am, if you can please be on stage for this one. Jane ma'am, if you can please come on stage and grace us with your presence. Can we have on stage Aditi Paudel of grade 4A for best in academics? Aditi, you come in, stand here, I'll call all of you one by one, and then ma'am is going to present you your certificate for best in academics. Aditi Paudel of grade 4A, best in academics, followed by Riaz of grade 5, Riaz Chitrakar of grade 5 for best in academics. Please come on stage. Please come on stage, Aditi Rahul Nayak of grade 3. Aditi Rahul Nayak of grade 3. Please be on stage. Riaz Chitrakar of grade 5. Also be on stage. These kids are best in academics. I'm sure they receive a round of applause for that. They've been working really hard the entire year. For grade 6, may I have Atya on stage? Atya of grade 6 on stage, please, for best in academics. All these students who stand here have, from all the sections of that particular grade, these students are best in all the subjects. Can we now have on stage Anushka Balasubramaniam of grade 7. Her sister was a valedictorian, Aishwarya Balasubramaniam. Both the daughters are making their parents so proud. After this, can we have Mahati Reddy of grade 8B? Please be on stage, Mahati Reddy. If you can please come on stage. Best in academics for grade 8. Along with Mahati Reddy of grade 8 for best in academics, we also have Dhwani Goyal of grade 8B. Can you please be on stage? Dhwani. After this, can we have Ms. Anisha Pillai on stage for grade 9, best in academics in entire 9th grade. Let's not be stingy with applause, for heaven's sake. That's great. Next one on stage is going to be Abhishek Manikandan of grade 10. Abhishek has several fans. People are really happy that he got this award. Abhishek of grade 10, he was also the valedictorian for grade 10. Our next student after Abhishek is Sudhir Ganeshan Gopalakrishnan of grade 11. Can we now have on stage Ashwarya Balasubramaniam of grade 12? Double Trouble, the Subramaniam sisters. Both of them are on stage. Ashwarya. Okay, Ashwarya seems to have left just for a moment, just at the most important moment, unfortunately. Can we now have Apsara Srinivas on stage? Both of them were the valedictorian. You just heard them, and now they're running. They're here. They're here. Apsara and Ashwarya of grade 12. May I also call on stage, after Apsara, may I also call on stage Janvi Diwan of grade 11 for her meteoric rise in academics. She's been working so hard. She's from grade 11B. Janvi Diwan, child, come. This is your moment of glory. Don't be shy now. Okay, she's not here. Sorry. Okay, I'll keep this one. I'll give it to her later. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now we have lucky draw. Yeah, the lucky draw. We have the Air India ticket for it. The name will be announced a little bit later. We're going to create a little bit of suspense with this one. So the Air India ticket and this laptop goes to the winner. One more certificate that needs to be given out. If Miss Norika Basil of grade 12B is here, Miss Norika Basil of grade 12B for her excellent performance in academics. Miss Norika Basil. She's from the commerce section. She'll be coming later to speak in front of you. She's an excellent student as well. So as I was talking about the lucky draw, the students standing over here get to either win an Air India ticket or that laptop that I just flaunted. It's very real, and now we're going to draw names from this bowl.
Madam, can we have the pleasure of you coming to the stage and deciding the lucky person? Let's see who is the luckiest person to fly to India. You have worked whole year very hard. Air India has been donating this ticket last 10 years. We are really grateful to Air India to give us this ticket for our best academic students. And who is that best academic student? The name is Aditi Potter. This second prize we have introduced this year, we have a very generous member in our community, Mr. Sahani, and he has donated a computer for the best academic student. This is the first time that he has given that to us. He's a very generous person. He has orphanage in India where he takes care of hundreds of orphan people, orphan children, and also disabled. So his generosity is not only limited to Japan, he's doing such good work in India also. I hope some of you will also do that. and help IISJ to graduate. He is not here with us today, but next year you'll see him here.
Aishwarya Balasubramanian.
Yes. His Excellency is going to award the student who was best in, who won the spelling bee. And our Excellency is going to award especially to him. Arya. His name is Arya Narayan Swami, Senior. He is really fortunate to be awarded by His Excellency. I would also like to introduce other members who have come. They are from our board, and some of them are our founding members. We have Mr. Hira, who is very, very active in the school project at the moment. And we also have Madam Mrs. Hira, who hardly goes anywhere, but we are very fortunate to have her with us this evening. We have Mr. Kaji, who is very, very active last 10 years, 15 years with the school. Great support from him. We have Ms. Afifa Yamazaki. She is our founding member last 15 years, and she has come with his lovely husband, Mr. Alata, who is supporting her and she supports us. That's how it goes. And we have Mr. Haku, who is the manager for Kako Housing Office, and he takes care of this one of university. The credit we got today, the status we got is on his work, his effort. Last 1 year he was working on that. Am I missing anybody else? Of course, you heard Mr. Yoshino before. He is from Tokyo University, the director, representing Tokyo University in India. He is also with us, and he spoke before some of you came. He gave good speech. Thank you very much for coming, and
Parents, this is your moment to click pictures because I'm going to let them go after this. So if you have any pictures left, please go ahead, click pictures. Okay, I think we're done with that. Tell if you can walk from this side, and Anisha, you from that side. We now move on to our second batch, which is graduating. That was science earlier. You heard me going on and on about science. Now you'll hear the homeroom teacher of grade 12B, Miss Sonali Kulkarni. She's going to speak about her students. Grade 12B will be graduating now. We'll shortly see them line up at the back. You can click pictures at that point and they'll start moving, just like 12A. Grade 12B.
whenever you're ready to graduate, which will be very soon. There they are. If you look at the back, you can see grade 12B, Commerce and Humanities students. Grade 12B, we are ready for you to walk. This is the second batch of grade 12. We have a big class, as you can see, divided into science, commerce, and humanities. This is commerce and humanities. And I'd like to call their homeroom teacher, Ms. Sonali, to now take over.
Good evening, all of you. It is indeed a very happy moment for all of us as our students of grade 12 are graduating and joining the universities for their further studies. To start with, first, I would like to call our valedictorian for Commerce and Humanities stream, Ms. Norika Basian.
Thank you so much, ma'am. A very good evening to respected Jane Ma'am, Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Sanjay Kumar Verma, Ambassador of India to Japan, the galaxy of intellectuals, distinguished guests, respected teachers, faculty members, parents, and of course, the class of 2019. Can you all believe we're graduating? It's crazy, I know. Most of us have been here for more than 10 years, and yes, it's finally coming to its end. I believe it's the most anticipated moment for all graduates in here. First of all, on behalf of all my fellow graduates, I would like to thank the teachers and mentors we've had in our life. You're the candles that light the way. Thank you for using your precious time and wisdom, helping us to become a better version of ourselves. I would also like to thank the faculty and staff because without them, the school wouldn't be where it is right now. And I thank you all for being so supportive for entire journey of mine in IISJ. Lastly, I would like to thank my parents who believed in me more than I did. Without all their love and support, I wouldn't be standing here today. Well, my journey in IISJ didn't begin long back. It was May 2017 when I first stepped in here. It's been almost 2 years now. And honestly, these 2 years were more than enough for me to create countless memories here. New friends, new teachers, new lifestyle, new subjects. To me, everything was new. Born and raised in Kathmandu, city of Nepal, it wasn't easy for me to adapt to this environment.
I was always afraid of missing trains and losing ways. And if people couldn't speak in English, communication was often a sign language. Well, I've managed to overcome these 2 years. Whatever the life outside the school building was, it was always a pleasure to be among all my multinational friends and teachers. Here, we walked into hallways differently, took different classes, and encountered teaching styles that we've never experienced before. Our knowledge wasn't limited within the pages of books. We explored the world outside these pages and practically gained so much more knowledge than we could ever get through the books. From the interactive classes to the boring ones, which made us feel like we should have never chosen that subject. I know every one of us experienced that. I can hardly recall anyone being serious during the English class. There were always someone who would be asking for a free class, and Mr. Ranil gave us 10 minutes free at the end. Accountancy was always a mystery. And for some of my fellow graduates who think it is easy, it's not just addition and subtraction. Miss Sonali, my balance sheet never tallied and it's never going to tally. I am trying it since last 2 years. Multimedia was the most concentrated subject I had ever attended. And I concluded that coding isn't easy. But Photoshop was fun. Business, no one ever knew what was going on around. And economic was the most interactive class I'd ever attended. Under the guidance of coach, we were able to learn all the hardships of life. Your life lessons will always be memory. They will be helpful, coach. I could never understand why your hair didn't grow. And today, we are leaving the school ground fully trained to overcome all the stressful stages that the future has got to bring. Some of us didn't start the race strong, but we've reached the finish line. Never give up and be confident in what you do. There may be tough times, but difficulties which you face will make you more determined to achieve your objectives and to win against all the odds. Nothing in life is worthwhile if it does not involve risk. Fall forward. Every failed experience is one step closer to success. Learning has to do with desire, curiosity, and effort. The person who gained the most value is the one who came the furthest. So don't feel less worthy than someone else because they seem to have more than us, but to look at ourselves and see how far we've come as to how we should judge our self-esteem and self-worth. Every moment has a meaning. The right time never arrives. You need to grab the moment and make best out of it. Change your dreams into reality. After all, dreams are what we chase for. Focus your energy in what makes you happy and love the progress. Because investing time and hardship in your passion will always yield success. Fellow graduates, I thank you all for being such a nice group of friends, and I wish you all the very success in your life. We, the class of 2019, are the powerhouse of innovation and creativity. We will push the boundaries to make this world a better place to live in small ways. Always remember where you came from and always remember where you are going. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you.
Now I would like to call Mr. Karul to give away the graduation certificates. My first student, Anjana Aryan. She's highly talented, hardworking, and always focused. She wants to pursue her career in finance and is applying to universities in Japan. She has already applied to Temple University. Wish you all the best, Anjana. Hope all your dreams come true. Next in line, Angela Cruz. Very dedicated, well-behaved, and polite student. She has applied to universities in Japan for undergraduate course in Humanities. Wish you good luck, Angela. Tiffany Shiori Roden. She is quiet but has hidden passion for movies and media. She has applied to California State University in Sacramento and Long Beach in the US. Wish you good luck, Angela. Hope all your dreams come true. Trisha Nokia, very patient and hardworking student. She is planning to take up accounting and finance as her undergraduate course. She has applied to Deakin's University in Australia, Melbourne, RMIT University in Australia, Melbourne, Lathrop University in Australia, Swinburne University in Australia. Wish you good luck, Trisha. Norika Basyan, very passionate and ambitious girl, extremely talented and a good human being. She has applied to KU University. Hope you get through. Norika, wish you good luck. Vasumati Deshpande. She not only has command in Kathak dance, but also excels in studies. She is planning to pursue her career in classical dance and is going to India in art school in Pune. Wish you good luck, Vasumati. Asmita Khatri. She is applying to universities in Japan for undergraduate course in accounting and finance. She has applied to Temple University. Wish you good luck, Asmita. All the best. Preetana Pooja. She has always been a happy and wonderful student and wants to pursue her career in fashion designing. She has applied to Westminster University in UK, London. That's really good. Pooja, wish you good luck. Ishita Sethi. Very bright student with excellent academic record. Ishita wants to pursue her undergraduate course in economics and has applied to Concordia University, Irvine in the US and has been accepted. She also got acceptance in California Lutheran University with a scholarship of $27,000. That's really great achievement. Ishita, big round of applause for her. Kanchan Rayamaji, always excited about everything and happy-go-lucky child, but always concentrates on studies as well. She wants to take up business administration as her undergraduate course and is applying to universities in Japan. All the best, Kanchan. Next in line, Nisha Arya. She is planning to do her undergraduate course in business administration and has applied to Waseda University, Asia Pacific University, and also University in Australia with scholarship. Next is Anjana. She is very talented. Hushmila Thapa. She is always keen in going into depth of any subject. That is really good, Hushmila. She is applying to universities in Japan for business administration. Next in line is Asim Bhandari. He has applied to Nagoya University of Commerce and Business, wants to pursue undergraduate course in business administration. Good luck, Asim. Wish you all the best. Sasim Gimre. He's a smart and highly talented child. He has applied to Tokyo International University with scholarship to pursue undergraduate course in economics. Wish you good luck, Sasim. Suman Bhandari. He has applied to Temple University for undergraduate course in business administration. A very polite and humble student. I wish all your dreams come true, Suman. Tilak Sharma. He's a student with a lot of leadership skills. His friendly and helpful nature makes him a good human being. He has applied to Nagoya University of Commerce and Business and Monash University in Australia. Hope all your dreams come true. Junaid Mateen. He's an all-rounder in every sense. Not only is he academically strong, but also involved in several voluntary activities. He has applied to Tsukuba University and already has been accepted. Big round of applause for Junaid. Ishwar Bhandari. He always had a different perspective towards life. He has applied to KU University and planning to pursue bachelor's in business studies. Keep up your hard work, Ishwar. Marco Uehara. He is planning to do his undergraduate course in music and is planning to apply to universities in Japan. The most trustworthy student in the class, very calm and passionate. Shishir Khadka, a person with witty character. Shishir is planning to pursue bachelor's in business administration and applying to universities in Japan. The most cutest child in the class, with a smiley face all the time. Samir Kandel, a smart and intelligent boy, has applied to universities, Tokyo International Universities, Ritsumei Khan, for undergraduate course in business administration. Wish you good luck, Samir. Keep up your hard work. Amisha Ramesh. She is a studious and passionate girl. Really proud of you that you are following your dreams, Amisha. She has applied to Sofia and Waseda University for bachelor's in business administration. Good luck, Amisha. Wish all your dreams come true. Sagar Katoki, planning to undertake undergraduate in economics and business and applied to Tokyo International University. A very polite and humble student. Wish you good luck, Sagar. Sasish Guran, applying to Tokyo International University for undergraduate in business administration. Wish you good luck, Sasish. Do your best. Ayush Karki, talented student with a good sense of humor. Always used to make everyone laugh in class. Applying to universities in Japan for undergraduate course in economics. Wish you good luck, Ayush. John Moses Jebakumar, very polite and well-mannered student. I always admired him for being helpful in nature. He has applied to Temple and Tokyo International University for undergraduate course in economics. All the best, John. June Revanta, very hardworking and dedicated student. He has applied to Waseda University and Temple University, as well as University Utah for undergraduate course in business administration. Wish you good luck, June, and all your dreams come true. Doyo, a very strong person with a lot of potential, is something great in life. Stay focused, Doyo. He has applied to KU University and waiting for reply. Farika Abdullah. Again, Farika, she has been accepted in Pace University, Quinnipiac University, and Sunny Buffalo University in the US, and all the universities with scholarship. That is really a great achievement, Farika. She is going to pursue her undergraduate course in economics. A big round of applause for Farika. Prajwal Acharya. He has applied to Tokyo International University for undergraduate course in economics. A very hardworking and dedicated student. Very polite and humble. Good luck, Prajwal. Thank you, all of you. It was really a wonderful and exciting year with all these students. They all are very excellent, well-mannered, well-behaved, very polite, and I'm sure they will succeed in their life in the future. All the best, students. Wish you a great success. Thank you.
Grade 12B, congratulations. Don't go anywhere just yet. Your 11th graders are going to serenade you with a beautiful song now that you're graduating from school.
you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Congratulations, class of 2019. Today is a memorable day. Today you wear the academic cap and gown with the wonderful school uniform and a hard-earned high school diploma in hand. You have worked so hard to reach where you're at. You have listened and learned relentlessly. And thanks to your efforts, we're all here to celebrate with you on March 30th, your graduation.
Been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Your families, your school, your teachers, your juniors, we're all so proud of you. Please take a few moments and be proud of yourself, and then look forward. You know just as well as we do that the hard work and the fulfillment has only just begun. We bid you farewell and we wish you the best of luck. Congratulations, graduates. You guys have made it.
In a lifetime, your fame. Oh, every memory as you go, and you will change. You always lead you on. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Oh, oh, oh,
His Excellency, can I just request you one little thing? Could you please come on stage and get a picture clip with the graduates? Sir, it's going to be the crowning glory of their life if they get a picture with you. Ma'am, if you can come as well.
Your moment of glory is over. You may proceed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first year when we have a lot of students who have been with us since they were in kindergarten. These students we call our student veterans. We would like to call all of them on stage, and I would like to request ma'am to call Onoke-san on stage, and we are going to give them a trophy for it.
It's not only the students who have been with us these 12 years or 13 years. We have a very dedicated teachers. Without her, I don't think we can hold any function. And she brings the life into our program, and that's Miss Onuki. Miss Onuki, please. Ever since the school started, she has been with us, and she was just my friend. And she said, I will give the music. I said, I'll open the school, and I had one more friend, and we three decided that we should start the school. And that's how this idea became. From 27 students, 1,500 students.
The students are as follows: Miss Shalbali Gadgil, Miss Apsara Srinivas, Miss Shalbali Gadgil, Miss Apsara Srinivas, Miss Smriti Pyarelal, Mr. Neil Date, Mr. Hasnain Al-Islam, Mr. Om Avinash Wagh, Shalbali, Apsara, Smriti, Neil Date, Hasnain Al-Islam, Om Avinash Wagh, Shruti Murugaval, Ashwarya Balasubramaniam, Ankit Goyal, June Ribenta, Do-Yo Kim, Maku Uehara, and last but not the least, Amisha Ramesh. Shalmali Gadgil, Apsara Srinivas, Smriti Pyarelal, Neil Date, Hasnain Al-Islam, Om Avinash Wagh, Shruti Murugaval, Ashwarya Balasubramaniam, Ankit Goyal, June Ribenta, Do-Yo Kim, Maku Uehara, Amisha Ramesh. These kids have been with us since they were kindergartners. For a teacher like Onoke Sensei, she's literally seen them grow right in front of her eyes. Maku Uehara, if you're here, please come. Maku, Ankit Goyal, they're coming, those kids are coming. Let's just wait for them. We're expecting 4 more students. Hurry up! They're taking their sweet time like celebrities. Maku Uehara, child, if you're here, Maku, hurry up! Run, run, run! Doyo Kim, June Rebenda. See, such obedient students. I said run, 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 and they literally started running. Marco is here. Shruti Murugaval. Shruti Murugaval, if you can hear me, child, hurry up. There she is. A glorious batch of students who've been with us since kindergarten. Okay, so after this, we now have a bunch of rolling trophies which go to different students every year. They're in different subjects. Thank you. Thank you so much, kids. Rolling trophies for best in different subjects. May I please call on stage for best in French, Juno Iwasaki of grade 9. Juno Iwasaki of grade 9. Can we please have you on stage for your rolling trophy for the French language? Followed by Juno Iwasaki. Can we now have on stage Miss Anisha Pillai for her trophy of best in Japanese. Rolling trophy for Japanese.
Miss Afifa, could I ask you to please come to the stage? As I said before, Miss Afifa has been with us ever since the school started and most supportive member. Thank you for coming. Have the honor.
Best in French, Juno Iwasaki. Best in Japanese, Miss Anisha Pillai. Best in Tamil, Anushka Balasubramaniam. Best in Tamil, Anushka Balasubramaniam. Best in Nepali, Miss Riya Joshi of grade 8. Riya Joshi of grade 8, best in Nepali. Now, best in social studies, Khwaish Jain of grade 7. All the teachers that you see on stage are language teachers. They are the ones who are giving the trophy away at this point. It's because of their hard work that all these students stand here. We are now joined by Khwaish Jain for best in social studies. Best in Hindi and social studies both. So we are giving her the Hindi trophy. Can we now have on stage Sneha Vanmali of grade 8 for best in science? Sneha Vanmali for best in science. Please come and take your rolling trophy. The next one, for best in English, can we have Yuzu Nakamura of grade 11? Can we also have on stage for best in IT, Manish Santosh Gawande, Miss Lekha Mohta and Anisha Pillai. Manish Santosh Gawande, Lekha Mohta and Anisha Pillai. The next one, Anisha, do not go anywhere because you're getting another award for Best in Math. The rolling trophy for Best in Mathematics goes to Anisha Pillai and Anushka Balasubramaniam. Anushka is also already on stage as well. Parents, please, a huge round of applause. Takes a lot of efforts to get here on stage. They've been working hard the entire year.
Let me also express my gratitude for the companies and individuals who have donated these trophies to the school. Bank of India, TCS, Air India, Miss Afifa. Anybody else? IT, TCS. Yeah, so we are really grateful for the support these companies are giving to us. And if your company is ready to support us this way, please ask them to do for us. Thank you.
One last thing left. Do you remember I promised you earlier that we have a sports trophy, the best in house trophy, the sports trophy. We now have our student who's going to receive it on behalf of the Red House, the graduate himself, Tilak Sharma. Tilak Sharma, if you can please come on stage and receive this trophy. An excellent sports person, an inspiring leader to all the students of the Red House and to all the other students in school. Ladies and gentlemen, this show has now come to an end. I must make one teeny tiny announcement. All those who are joining us for the graduation dinner with our Honorable Ambassador is requested to please proceed towards the kindergarten rooms. You have teachers out there who are going to take you to the right room. Thank you so very much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Very immensely thankful for your presence. What a joyous occasion. Thank you so very much. See you next year.
And all the honorary guests, founding members, please join us at the reception. Board members and founding members also, please join us for a small reception. Thank you.
Parents who are not joining us for the graduation dinner are requested to exit from the back side. All the parents who are joining us for dinner are requested to take the left exit. If you're joining us for dinner, please take the left exit.
Ninth graders, you're on the air. Right,